and she handed me what can only be described as a paper thong, and goes to me, "You take your trunks off and you put this on." This week's episode of RE Podcast is proudly sponsored by Prize Royale. They are a competition website. They've given away over £1 million in prizes so far. They've had over 1,000 winners, and they've 20,000 followers on their social media. Basically what you do is you go to prizeroyale.com, you set yourself up with an account. It's absolutely free to do, and then once you have an account, you can buy as many tickets to their amazing competition giveaways, and they will send you an email and you can watch the draw for the competitions happen live, or you can check it later on their social media. Give Prize Royale a wee look, guys.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I love it. See if you don't win, you're not out of it, lads.
You're not out of it.
Multiple prizes per entry. So
you have to be in to win it.
You have to. No ticket, no tote. Get yourselves a few tickets on prizeroyale.com.
I entered one of their biggest website the other day. £1.59. Sure, fuck
for
me.
a ticket?
For a ticket.
Unbelievable.
Get on it, guys.
Cash prizes, holidays, Pokemon cards, something for everyone. Hello and welcome back to episode number 58 of our wee podcast. I'm Pete Giffen. I'm joined by my co-hosts, as always, Sean McAlevey and Kieran Franco. Sean, how you doing?
Not too bad. Just up from Newry, sorted. I had a Dolce Vita on the way.
Kieran, how's your arse? Still shitting yourself?
Looking forward to Mooncat, aye.
Good stuff, good stuff.
No joke, yo, make it.
Guys, we're back. 3 of us again.
Reunited.
Yeah. Now we're back.
Do you know what I was thinking there before we started this episode?
Together.
We've moved home from Kieran's. I used to sit there, fucking legs akimbo, loving life on the sofa. And we came in here. I think
many people went to Kieran's with their legs akimbo.
I tell you what.
Listen, boys, not my first rodeo.
Half of them were bald.
To tell you what it is, mate, you fucking can't. Your English fucking neighbour.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fucking his
How's
car.
your neighbour?
His car got towed today, so it did.
Oh no, I'm really sad about that.
Yeah, I'm really sad as it. And then
You look like the most unsurprised person here. You phoned them in.
I sent my dad a photo.
Anonymous source.
But obviously he keeps the ladders on top of his car, and I sent my dad a photo of it in the family group chat. My dad replied, "Stay away from him, son, he's dangerous." Then my dad replied privately, "Can't believe they've taken his ladders as well."
That's shocking. Really sad to say.
Yeah. Jeremy Clarkson. That's terrible. Anyway.
Why is he got ladders?
So I don't know.
Just a peeping Tom?
He for gardening or what? Like, but he's a rival gardener. There's 2 gardeners on the scene.
You had him taken out. You had him fucking
pruning those bushes.
Yeah.
North Antrim's not big enough for the both of us, pal.
North Antrim
or North fucking Belfast.
I
don't give a fuck.
Friday, I was walking up the street from the gym and saw my uncle drive by with all the gardening stuff, and I was like, "Hey, I'm in the work of you." And he goes, "That's just a small job. It's only going to take an hour."
This is at 5 o'clock in the day. You walking past, I'm like, "I'm already out of bed."
He goes, "You're gigging tonight anyway, Sailortown or somewhere." I checked and drove up.
Sailortown,
the American bar, but he was calling it Sailortown.
Sailortown, right? Okay.
But
I reckon there's an inside job going here. I reckon your dad's paying him, and now he's meant to give that money to you, and he's not hiring you and just keeping the money for himself.
Here,
I reckon there's a conspiracy
plot
going on.
twist.
Yeah.
His neighbour starts working for his uncle.
It's all connected, baby. North Belfast, like. I was in the National on Friday, and someone was Kieran Franco, and I couldn't find my mates. And I was like, "Oh, is this my mate?" He was Kieran Franco, which is some random fella. And I went, "Right, how's it going?" And he goes, What are you doing here?" And I went, "I'm looking for my mates." He goes, "Sure you have no mates?" I just started laughing.
Where's this in?
In the National.
Oh, in the National? Jesus Christ.
Goes, "See you later, Kieran Franco," and I just turned back to his mates. And I was just stood there like, well, that was harsh.
When people meet you, do the full name you the full time?
Kieran Franco, yeah, most of the time. Is it Pete? Do you get Pete Giffen or do you just get Pete?
Well, if a wee story about fucking someone bumping into him, may as well tell it now, right? This guy was out on, what day is it? Saturday, was it?
Yeah.
Was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Out in the Batcave. I've sent you a few videos of the Batcave.
Anytime you bring up the Batcave, just beautiful. I can,
you can picture it, like
smacked out like 2002 DJs in the smoking area going, here we go, fucking and like fucking all these single mads going like, yeah, it's a dive like, but it's funny. I was in there and this guy came up to me. This guy, he was about 18, clipped the bits like,
tune the make off himself,
absolutely yoked out of it like. And he was, "Oh, you paid Giffen." I was, "Oh yeah," and he's all, "Oh, man, can I get a photo?" And all, so his wee mate took a photo of me. And then they swapped, and the mate got a photo of me. The other guy took a photo, right? But the second guy, they were both clipped at it. Like, was like, "I mate, seen you're doing a support and all for Jimmy Hutchinson. That guy's mad and all. Like, he's gonna get done for murder." And the mate, yeah, right, that's not even it. The guy whose clip was all, "What? What do you mean?" And we're all about Jimmy Hutchinson. He's all, "I thought you meant me there." What the fuck? The babe got wrecked. He thought he was getting done for murder. Like.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Lurking for you.
I don't know if I'm trying to not be mean here. What does that say about the celebrity status of Lurgan?
Pretty low.
Pretty low here, running up to you. being
Can't
like,
find Neil Land, so it's me or Mickey.
There was a girl in the Lansdowne, my local, on Saturday, and one of my best mates, when he was 18, she was a couple years older than him. She was like, come on round to my house, but she had a boyfriend at the time, but he was like, fuck it, I'll go round. And then her boyfriend showed up, like wiped off his head on gear, and then my mate knew him, so my mate like hid behind the door, and apparently the boyfriend came in like, right, and the door closed, and my mate was like, Jamie, it's me, you know me.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? And then he just, he was
like a Spanish footballer when he gets tackled.
yeah, it's me. And then he left and came back. And then,
Don't want to miss a sack of leg.
yeah,
Come on.
He came in and
Got a World Cup couple of-
she invited him in again. So she thought, right, the boyfriend must have left. And she invited him in. He walked in, and the boyfriend was like lying on the sofa with a blanket over him, like chewing the bake off himself. Like, he's like, oh, no, it's okay. We can go to the room. And he was like, fuck this. Like,
Why would you invite him in a second time?
That's
You
the,
got away
that's
with
the,
it once.
that's the most
She was
danger
in-
ride of all time. Like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ, he's still there.
You get a wee kick out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
she was in the Lansdowne
She probably
Saturday. And I was
spiked
like, is this the girl to risk it all for? Like,
Fuck me, boy. That's grim.
I also watched some guy eat like a full family pack of bikers in the local, and I was just watching him like take 6 packs in a family pack,
I told you not to look at me when I'm
eat
out
all
there.
6. But then he tried to hide
I'm a
them.
private man.
There's no shame in it, sir.
But licking the fingers and all. Then he tried to hide the bag, and then the wind blew them out, and you could see him like crawling, trying to hide the bag in the bushes.
Putting all the 5 bags in the
In
one
the one
normal
bag,
bag.
yeah.
Oh, we have the one. We have the one. What flavour are bikers?
So they're just called spicy.
Just a big spice bag, isn't it?
Spicy, like.
Yeah.
They all
I
are
like
the
a biker.
best. They're the best
I do
crisps.
like a biker, yeah. Do you know what I had today? Skips.
Skips.
Yeah,
Skips
unbelievable.
are good. Corn,
So good.
corn is better than potato. Like, well, I don't know. Actually, if you tried these new jalapeno and cheese Walkers, the Ridge ones,
You've lost me.
New. Bruh.
are they old?
2017 they've been knocking about from.
They're
They're
per-
old school. Like.
They're described as perfect for beer. I had a few cans
They're
of art
good.
last night.
The prawn cocktail ones as well.
Do you know what I don't like
The
about that?
chicken wing ones.
Do you know what I don't like about that? Don't tell me what to do with them. Do you know what I mean?
So you.
Don't just like
Yeah.
Don't be like perfect. I would deliberately go out of my way not to have a beer with
You have
those
a real
crisps.
a problem with authority, but
I just don't like it. I was like, why are you stupid packet of crisps trying to tell me what to do?
they are class. So
Fucking free
for
man.
like beer because they're spicy. Do you mean like
I'll take your advice, but I'm not telling the crisp.
Yeah.
Mr. Tato's not telling me what to
They
do.
go
Do you know what I mean?
perfect with a lager.
share bag? You're like I'm gonna eat these up.
Yeah. Recommendation: fucking 7 portions. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're like, no, it's not.
Do you play jigsaws that are for 48-year-olds? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like?
It's playing FIFA from when I was 2, mate.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
unbelievable. Had a baby account when he was 9.
Why were games free, rated free? No 3-year-olds playing that.
Somewhere.
It must be autistic, the 3-year-old, like, or something.
Maybe you should question more why your parents give you 3-year-old games when you were 14.
Yeah, that's also true.
Maybe you've got low cognitive.
I remember begging my ma to get me GTA 5, and she wouldn't budge at all. And eventually, because I aced my HE exam, she got me GTA 5.
He made a good scones. We got
No,
GTA.
I made a pavlova. She was like, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Pavlovas are relatively impressive. Did you do the wee test? Where
With
you
the
put it
egg
over the
whisk?
top
Yeah,
of your
yeah,
head?
yeah.
Do you know
What's
that? When you make a pavlova, you'd put like egg whites,
Right.
and it makes it go like fluffy. So it's
Right.
in the bowl, and the test to make sure if you've done it right is to put the bowl upside down on your head, and if you've done it right, it should stick.
See the
And if
6
you don't
weeks
do it
leading
right,
up.
Haven't seen that.
It's
one
gonna
big
go
off.
over your
It's not
head.
sticking. It's not sticking.
See the 6 weeks leading up. It was like a Rocky film. My ma was waking me up every morning. Go, make up pavlova. I was scooping it up, doing the egg wicks and all. I
Does she
couldn't
run
tell
up
you how to make it
stats
now.
and punching raw bits of meat? It's the day before. You're like, I probably should have learned how to make a pavlova.
Cracking eggs, holding it like this here. 1, 2, 3. But yes, how we all been? How was your holiday, Pete? Most importantly, welcome back.
It's good to be back in the province, Jackie.
I could tell, like, you were sending photos at the start and all, and I was like, I bet he's missing home a wee bit here.
Do you know what? I didn't put much on social media.
Yeah.
How do we detox? Did you
No, not
take a wee
even.
break from social media?
You didn't even, because I knew you were missing it, because you put in, what's your aims for the season of football? And I was like, no, you put in, what's your aims for the season? And I set my comedy dreams.
I was on I mean, like Liverpool. You fucking idiot. You know, what are your predictions for the season? You're like, I want to do Lavries more. I'm like, I'm all about who's going to get Europa League. Lavries the Champions League, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
That's a conversation to have. On
Yeah,
a group chat.
That's a
Burn any
conversation
bridges.
between us.
Vanarama conference is.
Mans.
Yeah. Say less, fam. Say less.
No, the holiday was good. It was a weird one. There was 10 of us in a villa. In
Love Island.
I thought I was going to Malaga. It's fucking 40 minutes from Malaga.
I know I had all these fucking recommendations for you, and I was like,
But here, we went to Malaga one day.
What's
We were
that?
like 40 minutes away. We're like closest place was like Fungarola, was the fucking brilliant word to say.
Mhm, that's class. Is there much to do in Fungarola?
Fun. Lots of fun.
Drink.
in
Much
Fungarola.
Garola on the
Much what?
much Garola on the
There's bits and bobs of gorilla like, but I expected to see more gorillas like, but it was fun.
When my dad went out, he was like, I said to him, like, you should rent a car. It's got a lot to offer. And my dad goes, but the bar has more.
We
It's like,
always rent the
yeah.
car when we go to Spain, like.
Yeah, no,
He's
I.
a designated driver.
Dad.
I was gonna say it's not you, like.
Yeah, no, my dad doesn't like we glass or two of wine when he's out. Wouldn't get blocked.
Doesn't, yeah, I like that as well. But
Here's one. This is completely not interesting at all. But the place, I don't want to say the place because I want to get you to pronounce it to see if you pronounce it right.
okay,
The place in Spain that begins with B, that's sort of around that area.
Benamaldina.
How do you say it?
Benamaldina.
Balmedina is how people from here say
Ballamerdina.
it.
That sounds like
Benham-
Ballamurphy
But
or
mine is
fucking.
Belnamadina.
Benamaldina is the, as I said, on the train and stuff.
Do you want to hear how it's said?
Because we were debating how to say it.
Ballamerdina.
Yeah, that's how everyone says it, but
Balmedina.
apparently that's wrong. Apparently it's Belnamadina.
That sounds Irish.
I'm fucking.
Well, how do you say Valencia?
Sounds
Yeah.
like somewhere it's like a Gael talk.
Yeah, yes, yeah, of a bloody goal.
Going to Belnamadina.
Well, the Spanish people pronounce their V's as B's as well, so they just
Yeah.
call it Valencia. Like they pronounce it B-A rather
And
than
J's
V.
are wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so.
But no, it was good. We went to Malaga one day and it was shite just because
Too warm.
it was fucking roasting and we didn't know where to go and we were walking around. It was just, you know, one of them ones where it's a fucking hell. And then
Yeah.
we finally got a restaurant.
Is there 10 tennies?
Yeah.
That's a
Go on to
nightmare.
Malaga,
This is
fuck.
my worst dream.
Bits.
Like, this is brutal.
Too many cooks spoiling the broth.
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
But with that restaurant you recommended me,
Yeah,
I made everyone walked it.
yeah. Casalola?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was full and it didn't, like, there wasn't going to be enough room for 10 people.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So I went to a wee
unbelievable.
place just beside it in the service and it was shit.
Oh,
And my uncle fucking lost the car keys to the car he rented.
fuck's sake.
All in that one night and it was fucking hectic.
Surely when you got back to the villa, it was silent time. Dummies make
Well, he'd left them in the ignition of the car.
And did the car lock? No.
No, he got them that, but it was
Jesus.
like
That's ridiculous.
it was biggest like relief ever. Like.
Good thing it was in like round Malaga. That's a well off area.
He looked sickly.
Oh,
It was
you
in,
would be,
a car park. You know, like an underground car park. He left it.
Fuck that.
Keys
Jesus.
in the ignition. Like my dad did it one time as well. Same thing. Like
Fucking
keys in the
hell.
ignition. But no, it was a good holiday. 10 of us in like this big fucking villa. We had our own pool and all. Like my granny, granda, auntie's uncle, wee cousin, Teresa was there, mum, dad, sister.
Lovely.
The whole shebang.
Was
No
there
gigs,
was there
no?
much
Ah, well, life's a gig when you're a comedian. You do your best. You know.
Crowd of 9 people there. It's more than one.
was there much
Quick
boozing,
five every night.
or was there?
There was, but like I don't know. I don't get racked with my family. Like.
Yeah,
We played
see.
Piccolo one night.
Again, no idea what that
Never
is.
played Piccolo?
I've heard the word, but
Piccolo?
Hold the phone up and you make a suggestion.
No.
No, Piccolo is like a quiz and there's different categories you can choose.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Yeah.
you put it. It's like a drinking game, but it's an
Right.
app. So you put, say, we're the three of us are playing.
Right.
We put all our names in, and it'll generate wee games and questions. So it'll be like, who'd be more likely to win the fight, Sean or Kieran?
Right,
Everyone
okay.
votes, and whoever's got the least vote, they have to drink 3 times.
okay.
So playing that with my family, very quickly realise you have to self-edit a lot of the questions. Because, well, who's most likely to get caught wanking? Your granda or your wee cousin who's 17 and will skip that one? At least,
Obviously, Granda. Every
Teresa's all, why are you skipping so much? And I'm like, trust me.
Yeah,
yeah, you don't know.
I'm like, I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
We've already
I know
lost.
what I'm doing. This is under control.
We've already lost the keys. We don't lose the head. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, how do you pronounce jail in Spanish?
Yeah.
But it was good crack playing in the pool. A proper one, dickhead mode in the pool because the first day I got a bit sunburn on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah?
They were just sticking out of the pool. So for the rest of the holiday, bucket hat, sunglasses, t-shirt.
Proper
Is that
pool.
what you
in
look like
the
at
pool?
In the pool, mate.
Oh,
Proper dickhead in the pool.
No.
Is that how you look like a bouncer in that photo?
Mate, I didn't wear sun cream for the whole holiday.
Just
You
because you
stayed
were
in
you
the
were
shade?
fully covered.
I was just all hat on, fucking sunglasses with it, and then by the
Why
time
don't you
evening,
just
don't need
go
it.
to like? What's the point of you going to like a hot sunny
Mate,
place?
I wouldn't go.
Oh right, it's not your choice, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you know what
right,
I mean?
okay. Would you rather go somewhere cold?
Sure, when I go to my mum and dad's in Spain, they have a gaff in Spain. I only go like Easter and Halloween. I wouldn't go during the summer.
And how
It's
hot's
just
it
too
then?
warm.
Do you know what? It's actually hotter in Halloween than it is Easter. Easter, like it's rainy in Spain.
It's 45. I was checking because I'm going to Seville. It's 45 degrees in Seville there on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was like sending my mates and all, and like Thankfully, it's me and 2 other guys who love going to bed at 10 o'clock, and then one guy who just loves partying.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know that meme of like the Arnold Schwarzenegger arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, going to bed at 10 o'clock. Because we don't need to stay up late.
Yeah.
We're pinched during the day.
My mum, dad, and sister, they're way on to our place. They drove on.
Oh,
Seriously,
seriously,
Yeah, like 4.5 hours to get up there.
And the
4 and a
rest-
half- fuck that, like.
Yeah, to get from Fungarola to
Fungarola.
Murcia or whatever.
not
the
so
fuck it is.
fun, gorilla.
Fucking hell.
But so I flew home on Saturday. No, when they fly home. Saturday.
Because you don't stand
Hang
up.
on, pause. Biggest review of your holiday. How much was a pint? That's what I need to know.
Don't owe them pay for it.
Yeah, get her buck.
Although my dad texts my damn, this is how much you owe. Because that's what I do when I'm out with my family, like on holiday.
You just run a tab with your mom and dad?
Essentially, yeah. I
Fuck,
just
that's
said to my
class.
dad, because like, when there's 10 people, there's 5 couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If everyone started doing all that carry on, so I just said to my dad, like, you pay
Tony,
for everything.
roll us
and
a
you
tab.
text me however much I owe.
And how bad's the tab? Do you know if they give specifics? Is it?
Yep, sweet.
Is it a happy
Yeah.
day? Sleaful.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
100%.
Fucking hell. Because me and my family went out for dinner there. My sister graduated and...
Congratulations, Lana.
yeah, big graduation. And they're a nightmare to go for food with. Like, do you know whenever we went to like Edo and like we try nice restaurants and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
and we just split
they
it
will
straight away.
only go to Benedict's in Belfast.
Benedict's?
They're not that clientele
You're
whatsoever.
smacked out.
Do you know the only
I
reason?
thought we were a man, Franco.
The only reason to do that is because it's like the closest thing to their favourite place in Uri, which is called Bellini's, right? In Uri.
Well, but name?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
BE.
Right? So we went there, right? Oh, fuck me. My family are the
Wait till I
worst.
find out about Bob Birds. You're gonna go out there and dick.
End up in the Balmoral, for fuck's sake.
Bernardo's? Yeah.
So they basically end up booking Bendix, and I'm like, right, okay. And me and Austin are like, right, we'll just go because they're proper like chicken goujons and chip brigade. Like that's what they like.
But yes,
And they'll go and they'll be like,
Cowboy suppers.
yeah, no,
Like,
yeah, they'll proper go and
Yeah,
they'll go like,
cowboy
do you know what we love about it? We love the peppered sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's for the family.
Yeah. And then
Benchmark of a culture.
yeah, and then everyone has to get like chunky chips and onion rings on the side, like proper
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Such shape bags, but yeah, we
what
went.
side order did you do? We do truffle fries. Fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Starters, front cocktails.
yeah.
Goat's cheese, please.
Oh, fuck, it's so funny. So my sister got a cocktail for graduating, right? And she got a Twister cocktail. And,
Sounds nice.
And not it proper looked like a Twister ice latte, like it looked unreal. So good that everyone in my family decided to want to try
Oh,
a wee
can we
bit.
taste that?
And next week
Can we taste that?
it just went round the table and disappeared by the time we got back there. So we went and we literally had like we ordered, there was 6 of us there. There was like 4 portions of goujons and chips ordered, 4 portions of onion rings, 4 portions of chunky chips, and then I had a fucking chicken stack because I'm cultured like
Oh.
Yeah, you can take it on mash. You don't need chips.
Oh.
yeah.
Goes to Belfast to do comedy.
Yeah.
Now he's ordering
Crush it,
chicken
mash-
stacks.
Still here, still got the
That'd be
pepper
Back when
sauce.
you're ordering prawns, being
And then this is how bad they are. So I then was like, I want a starter, and they're all looking at me like, dickhead wants a fucking starter, because they're all about like just getting in and out,
Yeah.
efficiency with eating, and get the fuck home, right? There's no point. They may as well just cook in the house, right? So I was sitting there, I was like, I'm gonna get chicken wings, and they were like, oh fuck, obviously, like.
Who does
And
he
then-
think he is?
Genuinely, your mom goes, do you want me to send that out with everything? And I went, and before I got the words no out, they went, yeah. So
No, you have to have your
no,
starter.
And then I goes, no, can you please just send it out on its own, and then we'll send the rest. And so they're all rolling their eyes, right? And then the chicken wing come out, I'm eating them away, and goes, anyone want one? Like trying to be nice and enjoy the moment, you know? And they're all like, no. And then my sister just reaches over, lifts the, do you know the wipe you have?
Yeah.
Starts opening it, and I goes, I need that. And she goes, oh no, it's just open for you for when you're done. To like hurry me up from
That's
eating my chicken
insane.
wing. Oh,
Lack
bananas.
of etiquette there as well.
Yeah,
like.
yeah. And I'm sitting there fucking mauling these chicken wings, like fucking near swallowing the bones to like hurry up and keep them please.
This explains a lot about you.
Oh yeah, it does. This is why I'm so fucking tired.
Is that why when I was out your back,
You're actually laying back.
Yeah.
when I was
I'm
out your
easy
back
going, believe it or
bleeding
not.
out my eyes from hay fever, and your mum was like, Kieran, it's a sin to waste that food. And I was like bleeding out my eyes, like fucking.
My mom was like, don't be wasting that coleslaw on that chicken burger.
Drying your eyes on a goose one.
Yeah. It was like I was in a Saw film and was like, if you want to stay alive.
Tell you what,
That's
though,
awesome.
see if you give them like a bad chicken goujon,
Yeah.
oh, they'll fucking murder
I didn't
somebody.
know
like-
there was such a thing.
oh, speak to the experts, the Mac Levy clan.
My
Oh,
my
that's
little
class.
Scott.
So yeah, I'm never going for food on the cane. It was an embarrassing. We were in
Benedict's
and
as
out
well.
of-
Like
we
it's
walked into Benedict's, right? I met them at 6 o'clock. Guess
Yes,
what
we're-
time we were out of Benedict's at?
7:10.
How many of us? You 7?
There were 7 of us actually, yeah. And we
Well,
all ended up having like 1 or 2 drinks as well. Like, so-
Excluding all that there, you should be coming out.
On the road, dipped back to Newry 8:30.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't be leaving before 8.
7 o'clock. In at 6, out by 7.
That's
not
insane.
fair.
Like
I didn't even know the kitchen could work that quick.
That's
So what
nuts,
did you and
like.
Ash? Did you not go out and stay in the drinker?
Oh, we went over to Lavery's then
And had a few
yeah,
scoops?
had a few scoops and mad night out for Sean. Ended up in the casino. Mental.
Oh fuck! Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's
You
a
losing
casino
money?
beside.
Beside Lavery's, yeah. Because we're going to Vegas, and now Ashton's a fucking.
You're practicing.
Well, yeah, Ashton's never been in a casino in her life, and
Either way.
I've seen her do
I've been in
damage,
Vegas.
and she goes mental on the 2p machines when you go to Newcastle. So I'm
Oh,
like,
yes.
you've clearly got problems here. We'll need to take you to the casino.
You're gonna love see the sports books in Vegas.
Yeah.
The first thing I did, I was like, put $90 on Rangers to get beat, and then, and then they actually done it, and I was like, oh fuck! So I've actually put $90 on Rangers to get beat.
By the way, unrelated, I just realised someone told me the other day Celtic play Rangers the day of my solo show in Lurgan, and the kickoffs at noon.
The first date or second date?
By the first, I'm fucked, lad.
Jesus Christ!
Fucked,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
I am fucked. They're
So,
all
like-
going to be on it from 11 in the morning.
You need Bouncer McAlealy
Like
down to
even
do
like
the door.
your best mate Smiley.
Yeah.
Guys, this week's episode of the podcast is sponsored by Monte Carlo Chippy. Lurgan, Belfast, delivered straight to your door. Why not get a delicious chippy from the number one guys that do it best than anybody else?
Chips with gravy, chips with curry, chips and a chicken burger, whatever you like.
Monte Carlo moved into Lurgan quite recently. I don't think I've ever been more passionate about something in my life. Weekly, I'm there, I'm dipping stuff, I'm biting stuff, I'm putting salt and vinegar on everything, and I'm loving life. I've never been happier.
Get it on a Monday, Sunday, lunchtime, evening, whatever you fancy. Make the right choice. Get a Monte Carlo delivered straight to the gaff.
Like Hellyman,
Boyle.
Celtic man, Boyle.
Well, you know why?
Yeah,
Do you know why they put that fixture on at 12:30? It's because it's too dangerous to put
mental,
it on
yeah.
later because everyone will be steaming.
Yeah. Though, a Sunday at midday,
That's insane.
day of my solo show, and fuck that. I know that doesn't mean nothing, but like it does in
What
Lurgan.
does?
Yeah. Oh no. I mean the Celtic bar, the video of all the fucking Celtic fans going around
The conga around the church, that is funny.
That's mental. Like
That's fucking insane. Oh
You
no.
seen that?
What?
The video?
Of the conga line?
Yeah.
No.
Celtic beat Rangers by like a point on like the final day of the season, like 2013. And outside the Celtic club is the
In Lurgan?
Yeah, is a Protestant church and the police station.
Right.
So they all came out of the Celtic club and did a conga around the Protestant church going. Hey!
it's the fact the video is the most grainy
Yeah,
footage
it's
ever.
proper, like, silly action.
yeah.
It's always the low quality videos.
Ah,
Every
go
time.
on, shit.
There's
Did that make it on to Nolan? No.
Do you know what?
100%.
Nolan was at the back.
There's a guy in my secondary school, and he was a massive. He probably got picked on quite a lot. You know, he had all the traits. You know, big lad, ginger hair, glasses, but he always walked about with a Celtic bag.
All the traits of a legend in my eyes.
And like he walked about with a big Celtic bag, and I used to run up, and he was a couple of years below me, and I used to run up and like shake my arms at his face, going "Rangers till I die, Rangers till I die."
Boys Brigade.
But yeah, it's,
Boys
That's it.
Brigade.
Someone commented on that, be like, "It has nothing to do with the Orange Order." And then my dad saw that video, and he was driving me down to the American bar on Friday, and goes, "I put you in that, so I hoped you would integrate with like other people from different religions and all." He goes, "There was no sectarianism involved." He goes, "You've put that out to get a couple of likes."
oh, dude.
I mean, true.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah, I know. Listen, and I've done the job. 60 likes.
Speaking of Protestants, if someone sent me a video today, and I'm gonna tie it into
Speaking
the video,
of Protestants,
right?
Kieran's dad.
There's do you know
What a
like, do you know
segue.
the 12 celebrations kicked off on the weekend there?
Yeah.
fair play to them.
Because they're all out enjoying themselves. Right, here's a video of them all out enjoying themselves. I said
Where's
that as
this?
if I really hate them. It's fucking
No
don't know.
sound.
I'll give you a sound if you want. Sorry for the audio listeners, but
So,
it's basically like a street with like
Glencairn Way bonfire, so it's like a housing estate. They're all out on like wee plastic chairs.
Oh, so this video's from for years.
Oh Jesus! Some granny's got her tits out.
So this is from when Prince Philip died, I think.
really
Yeah.
Uh,
Some granny has got her full on waps out
My,
here.
my dad sent me this when Prince Philip died. It was like memorial celebrations for him.
that was in like every WhatsApp group chat I'm in today.
She's got tits like a cocker spaniel's ears.
Like proper danglers. If she went for a run, she'd come back with two black eyes.
Does it have her contact
It's
details?
like
on
Goofy's
it?
eyes.
Or-
They're fucking.
Did you see
Is
that
there BBM
fucking...
pin there?
Do you know when, like in Looney Tunes and they go wow, that's proper what they're like.
Did you see that tweet and some girl, it's like her message leaked from Liverpool?
Oh Lord! Hi Lord!
You're on
We
about some
can't brush
girl-
over this.
Yeah.
In this video, it's a loyalist estate. Some granny, her tits don't fall out.
She's
She
got her tits
willingly
out for
takes
Prince
them
Philip.
out.
Yeah.
And he goes like this.
She fucking like debags her tits.
12th of
The
July
old
decks.
podcast. Debag my tits.
Do you know what? Somebody send us the Catholic version of that just so we get even footage
Oh
of that
God!
next week.
Just Jerry Kelly unraveling his cock.
There definitely is a Catholic thing of a Celtic fan with celebrating his cock out.
There's a guy on Facebook and he runs about in like a Celtic thong.
That
when Celtic won big games. And
good
he's
to see your
about
dad taking
58.
a divorce. Well,
Why? Yeah.
100%.
Fucking why?
Oh, here, boys, I have a fucking story. So when we were in Spain, me and Teresa went to a spa. There's like heads melted. Us two are going away to.
Now I've noticed there's some differences between the girls' experience as far.
yeah. Let's you have some experience in that.
Wait till you fucking hear, right? So we went to the spa. So you get 2 hours in the spa, just like in the jacuzzis and hot tubs and all that shit. And then we went in for this couples massage, right? So both of us getting a massage in the same
I'm
room.
uncomfortable to listen to this.
By everybody here. We walked in and these two women, like 2 Spanish women, were going to massage us. Now they were like, I don't know.
9 out of 10s.
No, they were late 40s, early 50s.
Right,
They
okay.
weren't good looking, but in that scenario,
Muy
You would.
guapa, as they'd say.
anyone who isn't stinking of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You take your wins where you can get them.
You know, like teacher rules.
Yeah.
Like if a teacher's like a
it's
6 out of 10 in
mermaid
the
effect.
streets,
Yeah.
she's a 9 out of 10 in fucking primary 4.
Yeah.
Maybe not primary 4. Primary 1.
It's the mermaid effect. Like, because you're the only female in an all boys school, you're like, fuck
Exactly.
me, she's unreal.
The only Spanish masseuse in the leisure centre. So we went in and you
Just
know,
the fact that it's not a man sometimes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's, that'll do it for
You
you.
take your wins.
So with the robe on and the swimming trunks, and she handed me what can only be described as a paper thong, and goes to me, "You take your trunks off and you put this on."
Like a nappy.
No, a thong. Like I mean,
Was it like...
that size.
Was it like grease with paper? Like
Yeah.
sort of...
You can put fish
She
fingers
put
and put
you
them
in
in the air
an
fryer. Your man could have made
Like
goosebumps on it. Do you know how bad it was? I couldn't tell what bit was the front.
So what did you just put that on and be like?
And then they're all, we give you a couple of minutes to get
As
changed.
someone who has experience going for massages in Spain,
This one was legit, and I was all, Teresa, are you fucking serious? She started pissing herself laughing. I was all like, looking, like, I mean, literally, palm of my hand would be like,
What it was covering?
yeah.
did you
Not
did you
even.
go for it or did you? Stay
Oh,
there?
I went for it.
yeah.
Did you? So I got myself into it, all the fucking crown jewels in the front, right? So I get in, and then I lie on this bed and put towels on me.
Yeah.
So that's sweet. Your woman comes in, and like the towels all over you, and they move towels when they're doing that bit of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all well and good when this bit's done. But when she has to get me to flip over, she's all, okay, you flip over now. So I had to like flip over in this wee tiny paper thong
Well,
in
yeah.
front of this woman.
Do you know what
Was the train left the station?
Ah, well, you know, we're please late here from Musgrave Park Hospital.
But you know, there's a few leaves on the railway tracks.
We're getting up the Balmore. You could have got off and went to Butcher Road. Like.
Yeah. He checked your ticket yet?
Do you know what this is reminding me of? Do you know how you buy cheap Christmas crackers and you get the paper hats and
Mate,
they're too
yeah,
small for your head?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They actually fall off my head because I don't have hair. It's quite sad. Speaking of
I
train,
can't get them over my head, so it's alright.
Did the conductor check your ticket? Or was
oh,
it?
bae. Speaking of trains.
No, hang on, we're still on this story.
Okay, right. Well, let me
We're
get
still-
back to trains after.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
pick.
What was
So-
what it was, like? Winning Bell Medina.
Why not? Why
Winning Bell the Madness.
Bella Medina.
What's sus about this is when you do a massage, they
They don't
normally
call
have,
it
a,
Thong
they normally
Roller.
have a towel around you.
You did?
So why was the need for the pants?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe they're
They
going
did
look.
get right up in her thigh, like.
Maybe
so
maybe you were like the mermaid effect for that Spanish woman. She's
Yeah.
like he's like this looking guy I've seen.
needs muscle.
Yeah. It's like, get him naked. Oh, fuck.
It was good crack though, literally.
Like, you have
Oh,
to say,
so
yeah.
I'm sure you enjoyed
Did she do a wee
yourself, sir.
tickle down the?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot that wasn't tickled.
Why'd you come home with a big smile on your son?
Your dad's looking at the invoice after the holiday. Why was that massage €220?
Who fancies a game of piccolo? Most likely to go for a massage.
Oh, it was funny. Like it
Oh,
was
that's
like
good.
Teresa was like, "Stop," because if you make me laugh,
Yeah.
I'll
done.
not be able to stop because we're beside each other.
Yeah.
Like so, if she gets going laughing, like she's not
Yeah.
going to be able to stop, and then like
That's brutal.
it's a whole handle. Like.
Because I went for one in Spain, and the woman went, I'm not going to do an Asian voice, but she went like, "Where you from?" And then I went,
Where you from?
I went Ireland.
Hey, homie, where you
I
from?
went Ireland, but I definitely
Slackton.
I definitely had the most rotten fish breath ever. It was like Ireland,
Why? What made you get the fish breath?
because it was like
Was there another service provided?
You turn
Down
before you
under.
buy, big boy.
down by
Happy
the
ending on
border,
Scampi, $5.99.
down by the border where the tuna fish swim.
Spanish supper, what?
But speaking of train tickets, I've spoken on the podcast before about my
Life
genius
hack.
plan.
Did you get caught?
Almost. So I've got the one ticket that I bought months ago. I haven't paid for a train ticket in ages. And walked into Lurgan train station today, earphones in, guy was all, "Have you got a ticket?" Tried to just walk on past. And he's all, "Have you got a ticket? You got a ticket?" And I was all, "Yeah, I've got a ticket, mate." Walked on out. Cunt followed me.
Was he a new guy, like on the job?
No,
or
no,
real
no.
ambitious?
Recognize him.
Dan McKay.
OG.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Veteran. He'd been there, seen it all. And he walked after me and all. And he was like, "Can I see your ticket?" What do you do?
Did you show him it?
Back's against the wall. What do you do? Do you crumble?
You gotta show
Nah,
him the
you
ticket.
show him. You don't
You
back
gotta-
down. Double down.
Double down. Don't let the bastards win. So I took the ticket out of the back of my phone, which I do have here.
Okay.
And I was prepared to go, "Oh, mate, that's out of date."
You
I
could say
tell you
I
the
grabbed the
ticket-
wrong one.
Yeah.
I threw out the recent one.
Some shite lie that he would definitely know was fake. I just went like that there and he went, "All right, okay, that's okay."
See, mate, don't back down. Double down.
See if anyone's watching this, I want these to clip this and tag NI Railways in it. You will never get me. Never. Do you understand? I'm better than you. You've got nothing on me.
The part
Alright,
you're not
I'll
telling
propose-
people on this is every time you get onto the train, you have a different disguise.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you get up, you put on.
Because I was wearing a paper song. Tend to leave me alone.
Christmas cracker hat.
But yeah, I keep getting away with it.
That's fucking class. Because my mates were going down to Crow Park on Saturday for the down game. They're in the Touching Cup final, right? And they're all like, "Boys, we need to buy tickets for the train." We need to buy tickets for the train. Completely sold out because Translink are a fucking joke and we'll put on more trains for anybody, right?
Sounds like our bad in that way.
So I was like, "Boys, just show up. There's going to be like 300 people in your train station, all getting a 10 o'clock train.
Yeah.
They're not going to stop anybody."
Near the start of the line.
No, but like no one's gonna get on from before that. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I was like, it'll be sweet, and then they all started they crumbled even before we got there. Like, no, you'd have to buy a ticket. Like, you definitely have to buy a
Bitches.
ticket. And I was like,
Bitches.
God damn it! So you know what we've done? We ended up actually getting a lift down, and now on the way back, I was like, right, on the way home, we definitely don't have to get a ticket because Dublin
Yeah.
will be mental
Yeah.
last train out. No, we
You have
all
to get
went
a
and
ticket?
bought, we all went and bought fucking tickets because they couldn't handle.
How much is a ticket
Pressure.
from Dublin on a train?
11 quid.
That's not too bad. Like
Lurgan the...
Belfast 7.
No, it's up to like 10 quid now.
Is it?
Yeah,
Fuck,
return.
I'm gonna start doing a peak if. Speaking of, just I got really bad gas there.
Fair enough. Actually, before we move on, sorry from Translink, the other week, the irony of it all, me and Teresa come up to Belfast. Now, when I'm with Teresa,
You
she
buy the
does-
ticket?
No, she does.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Does she? Yeah.
yeah. But
You had your
coming
best
up-
paper phone on, ready to rock.
Coming out of Great Victoria Street Station, this guy comes up.
She's
to
your
us.
Trojan horse.
She is, gets me out of shit for a platter. Walking out of the train station, this guy comes over to us all fucking full of crack. "Well, guys, can I ask you a few questions?" He's won a chance to win some Picture This tickets.
Don't want a paper phone.
I was all, "Mate, yeah, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
I was all, "Yeah, sweet, no worries." And he starts handing me all these forms, like all, like waivers.
Right.
Fucking Cool FM video camera there. Pete Snowden doing Vox Pops interviews about Translink. So, well, what do you think about Translink? And I'm sitting there, haven't paid for a ticket in about 6 months, going, "Aye, mate, it's class."
Love the bastards.
Swear to God, love them and all. Really, really, really fairly priced. Do you know what I mean?
Don't back down, double down.
Can't fault them enough. Do you know what I mean? I live in Lurgan. It's only half an hour. I could jump in the capital city and I'll go out and have a few drinks.
The capital city.
Really fairly priced. And all.
This
Like,
is going to be a BBC News and
Yeah.
inside fucking story, so it is.
But I swear to God, Pete Snowden was like, "Who is this guy?
You're getting Hugh Edwards out of trouble.
Who is this guy?"
Got-
Yeah.
You got
One
it.
take wonder, Pete Giffen. Pete recognises Pete. Fame recognises fame. Swear to God, but Teresa got an interview by. Oh, so funny.
Well, I couldn't handle the
Just
interview.
someone
Couldn't
who's
handle
not
it.
used to being in front of a camera talking.
Yeah.
She was all like, they were all there, "What do you like about Translink?" And she was all, well, you can take a wee drink."
You can't.
And then she was all, "Where are you from?" "Oh, my name's Teresa and I'm from Marlin." And then they're all, "Why do you like Translink?" So, "Well, I'm basically from Lurgan, so there's a train station there," and I'm just sitting going, "Fucking."
Do you know what the-
Pete,
Yeah.
cut the film. She hasn't got
Do you know
it.
what? They're
Yeah.
going to keep
Keep
doing
the
that.
head above water.
Waves at the back, flashing her. Hey,
Yeah.
all, hey,
Get
all, get off,
it up. Wrap it up.
Get her gonged off. She hasn't got it.
He keeps doing that and he just bumps into one autistic fella and he's still in Lurgan.
Yeah. But
What do you like about trains? I'm glad you asked.
aye, so anytime now I'll be going to see Picture This.
Would
Wait,
you go
what?
see them?
Picture This. I don't know. It's the winner of the.
Oh, you.
Oh,
mate, I hate these. Right. Yeah, this is another thing I hate in life. Can you answer this quick survey for your chance to win?
Aye, you're not getting it.
You're not getting none.
Also, how
Also-
bad are Picture This? The Translator have to give away their tickets.
Yeah, that is bad. Like,
Like if you're going to tell me I'm going to win something, I want it to be a holiday. I want it to be a holiday to that spa you went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
want to go. No, I don't want to go to fucking Picture This. I don't want to go to fucking Lionel Richie.
I would go to Lionel Richie.
all night long, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, 1-0.
Speaking of this week, can I give a shout out to McAlevey himself, the best doorman on the planet for my solo show.
But I was
Yes.
in my element doing that job.
I just want to say thank you. You
Authority.
made it the most unstressful time of my life.
But I was going up to comedians and all sorts of just lurking around the bars like, guys, we're starting. I was proper like stage managing because we're starting too much. You need to sit down now.
Gritting
Like,
people going, what the fuck do you want?
I was sitting downstairs.
You think you are
I was
somebody?
sitting
I'm
downstairs,
getting a seat.
barking orders, being like, right, start the show now. And Sean, you're showing reply, but it won't start at exactly 8:30. And I was like, well, make it start at 8:30.
no, you weren't. You're like, that's okay.
It's like, make it up.
There was so like people were obviously coming up to me. This story is fantastic, I think, right? So if you've ever been to Madden's recently in a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
We've had a really difficult audience member
It keeps coming back.
who keeps coming back, right? And he
He's
basically
like thrush.
yeah.
Unwanted and persistent.
Yeah.
Blonde thrush.
yeah, right? And he keeps coming, and like, there's goodness in his heart. I'll say that somewhere. I just
Yeah.
don't know where, right? But anyway,
He's
so,
what you want on him, like.
yeah.
He's
So
not a
I was
full
sitting,
show, that boy.
and top tip, right? Top tip for anyone that does bounce in the future: sit the chair on the outside of the door, so they're not 1 foot in. Being like, well, I'm already in, just let me in. Do you know what I mean? Meet them outside the door, so people can't get in. Like,
Okay.
so even you go to a nightclub, the bouncer's always on the outside of the door. Makes it
Yeah.
easier to stop you getting in. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Sean put the filthy bouncers. Give him a run for
Oh,
their money.
proper. There was no crosshatch. God, he's getting in there. Like, swear to
No.
God. But anyway, so it was
Got kids?
whatever time. Yeah,
Pretty?
whatever time the doors opened, that the first person off the stairs just fell and come to Madden's.
Was he the first there?
The first
Yeah,
person off
But
the
he
stairs.
watches this, doesn't he?
Right? Oh, 100%.
So I
Say
said
well.
to Sean,
He probably doesn't even realise we're talking about him.
No,
He
so
probably wouldn't be able
he
to
came,
have-
he came up the stairs, and I was like, oh Jesus, because I was like, he'll probably hackle because
He's been in here hackling before.
And I was like, this will not be good. And he goes, oh well, mate, you got to check. Oh no, I was hoping just to pay in. And I was like, completely sold out, mate. Not tonight, basically. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just lurked downstairs for ages, right? I was like, for fuck's sake. And then the show went to start. And then he came back up and goes, is there any chance? And you were sort of standing beside me. He sort of looked at you and looked at me. And I was like, no, it's
I was
completely
like-
sold out. Like, yeah, you're like, no. And then anyway, that was all right. He went away. So then a couple of days pass. And me and Kieran go to do a gig in Letterkenny. My friend who doesn't know, 2 hours spin away from Belfast,
Yeah.
Letterkenny. And we get to the gig.
This
and
guy
we're-
is also not from Letterkenny.
So yeah, basically we
Yeah.
go up the stairs into the green room, which is completely off grid to where like the
It's
everybody
a
else
floor
is.
above the,
Yeah.
the stage, so you have to walk downstairs to get to it.
Right?
So me and Kieran sort of like a wee bit, you know, I used to be a bit anxious, a wee bit pacey back and forth, 4 gigs, a wee bit on edge. Next thing, this same boy walks upstairs into one of the toilets where the green room was. And me and him like looked at each other like, are you fucking
I mean, I was
serious right
convinced
now?
I was going
He
to get John Lennon.
respawned.
Yeah.
John Lennon, I was going to get, if you walk up and be, can I have an autograph and stab me?
He needs John Lennon. He needs shot.
I was fucking sitting there being like, holy fuck, because like, see when it happened, like, when I seen him come upstairs at Mooncat, I was like, of all the people I expected to show up at this and try and
today.
yeah, not today, yeah, not at my own solo show. And then like I basically text Sean like, this is too stressful. I'm way downstairs, and I got to relax downstairs. Had a wee
Yeah.
green room and stuff. Sat, went over my notes and stuff, and then I got the text from Sean saying first half's over, and I was like, right, I'll come up.
Well, you weren't even there for the first half.
I didn't want to watch. I was too nervous and stuff to sort of just
Suppose
sit.
the room you can't really stand.
You'd be
and watch
tortured.
it.
Like
I
people
also
were looking
think
to say
if-
like hello to you and like nudge you,
Yeah.
like Joe like chat to you beforehand, and I was like,
People I haven't seen in ages were there and stuff, and they came over to shake my hand and sort of I was like, I will get a pint with you after, but just beforehand I just want to sort of be in my own zone and stuff. And then I came up for the start of the second half because Luke only done 5 minutes, brought Adam on, and then brought me straight on. Well, he brought me on with a lovely introduction
Yeah.
of the guy who went first in the competition. Kieran Dunn has now been arrested for drunk driving.
I know. Class.
Jesus Christ! Oh, I have that all videoed.
Have you?
I have that
Yeah.
on my fucking.
Send me that, I'd like to see that.
because I remember filming it, being like, "This is gonna be a lovely introduction," and I said it, and then everyone pissed themselves, and I like Talal looked at me, being like, "Holy shit, you're videoing this right in that moment! It was
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
class." I completely forgot I had that, but you know, your solo show was class. I was at it. It was
Great
fucking
night.
unbelievable.
Genuinely,
like,
I came off stage and I was like, I don't know how that went. I was so confused and stuff. But
He
then
was giving
everyone,
me live updates.
yeah, I know what it was. You told me what other people were saying, and I
Yeah.
calmed
do you know what
down.
it was? Did you ever watch Gillette Soccer Saturday? I wasn't the guy giving the live update. We're going to go to Sean McLevy. Just a wee tax at the bottom to Pete.
Yeah.
First minute, applause break. Fifth
Yeah.
minute, applause break.
Yeah, I was kind of there was.
He's lost him in the 7th.
Red
He's back
card.
in the 9th.
Yeah,
Overruled yellow card. Yeah.
yeah.
I did come away being like,
Scott material.
there was
Would you
one
remember
bit where
that?
I had to go to the notes, and I was like, fuck.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
But I think overall I was happy with like and stuff. And
No, it was really, really good. It was fucking class.
What, and you got it filmed?
Mate, I get there, right? This is the biggest stitch up you've ever heard in your life.
yeah,
Fucking stitch.
Dude, no. So, I carry the camera for the podcast round, right? Fucking whatever, right? We single camera take around. I'm trying to describe it to someone, but don't know.
I said to Saul, I was like, I'm gonna try and video this tonight, and Saul was like, no worries, man, I'll get you up on lights. And I went, fucking right, Saul's gonna get a wee videographer. We come down, and it's like a fucking Spielberg shoot.
Netflix had landed, like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
This
four
boy
different
had-
cameras.
This boy had a fucking, like, a camera the size of, I don't know, a fucking grandfather clock basically on the go. It's
Like,
huge.
and then they're like, right, we want to
Where
get
the
a
fuck they put it?
they're like, right, we want to get a shot of you walking into the venue, like you're getting ready and all, and then a shot of you fucking like sort of walking in. I was like, boy, I just want to release clips of this. Like there's stuff. I'd get sacked from my job if I released a full special.
Just make a full special and keep it private on YouTube.
There was
That's what I'm gonna
four.
do, yeah.
There was
I'm gonna
four
do.
camera angles. No, 3 camera angles on the night, and then there was a boy just videoing crowd reactions the entire time. And I showed up with a fucking GH5, and like, well, here I'm here to record
Yeah,
your
You're
set.
there with a disposable. Sliding it
No,
up.
hang on. I was mic'd up on stage. Like they had a mic on my shirt, so when I was speaking, it was going
Like a
in.
referee in an
Yeah.
Australian football
Yeah,
league.
yeah.
But afterwards, the mic was still going, so you can hear me trying to get. Obviously, I was really thankful everyone was coming up, shaking my hand, and all saying well done. But I was trying to get back because the mic was still on, and I was like, "Thank you, sorry, I just need to get to these guys. Sorry, thank you." Like,
You're picking up your anxious thoughts.
yeah, literally, I was like, "All right, cheers, thanks, and get through." But like my old like tech teachers and all were there was like insane and stuff, and then like there was a guy that I'd sent a message to when I first started working in the school. And I'd seen him use my mug, and I sent him a real passive-aggressive email saying, "Can you return my mug, please?" And he came and all, and was like, "This is class." And I was like,
You're a fucking bug.
"Yeah."
But no, it was
Great night
class.
for a play,
Class.
do
Yeah,
I'm glad
so-
they cut the bit though afterwards, because you said whenever you went off, you had the wee mic thing on you, the bit where you're like, remember the female comedian come up to you? You're like, if you want to spot the next show, you gotta suck my dick.
Yeah. That did happen.
I did.
though.
I'm glad they cut
Yeah.
that out though, because if that got out, that would have been horrendous.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. All them cameras, that is going to be picked up. Like,
don't know what you're thinking,
That's
Kieran.
what it ends with.
At least do it without the mic on. Do you know what I mean? Fuck me.
that was his closer. Shocking. Yeah, think about it, like, isn't it really? Like, there's not paying for trade tickets.
Yeah.
And then there's like using that as leverage over female comedians. Like, it's no need for.
Brutal.
One final gig story. I was going to tell this earlier on, but we got distracted. On the day that I came home from holidays, I went straight from the airport to Standhall Festival
Lovely.
to do the gig there. I didn't fucking tell you, right? I thought it was an hour and 15 minutes from
It's
Lurgan.
Not so good, but isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not been like
there.
there somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was an hour and 15 minutes because I was in Spain and I looked up the distance.
Okay.
Not from Spain, obviously. Put in my address and that, but I must have looked it up. But I don't know, like fucking 2 in the morning or something, because it was saying an hour and 15 minutes. I
Yeah.
thought, oh, it's okay, it's sweet. I have enough time because my flight got in and I was going straight there.
Okay.
I had to drop trees in Moira to get keys for her house. I had to drop my granny and granda home, and then by the time I got home, shaved my head and got back in the car. I didn't realize it took me an hour and 40 minutes to get there, right?
How tight were you cutting it?
I'll fucking tell you how tight I cut it, right? But I've never been more stressed in my life. Got stuck behind every tractor in the fucking world.
your eye like a big pizza pie, order from Love Pizza. Now online with a brand new app. Guys, I love pizza, and that's why I don't go anywhere else but Love Pizza.
See, to be honest with you, the only Domino's I'm interested in is the game that I play with my granny. I wouldn't go there for my pizza. I go to Love Pizza because there's pizza and I love it.
Do you know what I used to think? I used to think I just loved pizza
Mm.
and loved curly fries, and then I realised, why not just have the best one? The Love Pizza curly fries, the Love Pizza pepperoni pizza. It's just the best you can get.
Some things change in life, but the quality of Love Pizza never does.
Stays constant.
So check them out. www.lovepizza.com.
See, trying to get to that good road you told me about.
Ah, yeah.
In Derry. Like, see all that shit you have to go through. Fuck Stewartstown. Anyone who lives in Stewartstown will kill themselves. Fuck you, these tramps. Running really, really late. Getting towards Standhall, and I realised there's 2 car parks. Like a customer car park and then like an artist car park. But the artist car park isn't labelled as artist car park. They're just saying, like, you know, like staff.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm not staff, so I'll not go there.
Yeah.
I'll just go to a thing that says car park. So I drove to the thing that says car park, and they were like, oh yeah, it's 10 in. I was like, mate, I'm performing. I'm meant to be on stage in 20 minutes. I was meant to be on stage in 20 minutes. You ever been to the music festival? The car park is nowhere near
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stage.
Yeah,
like,
you need to run.
and they were like, oh, you have to pay for the parking, and then you can like invoice it back and you get it returned to you. And I was like, right, okay, sweet.
Fucking hippies.
So I paid the fucking money, drove in, seen this wee fella wearing a high vis. I was like, mate, can you help me? Told him the whole spiel. I was like, mate, I'm doing comedy on this stage. I'm meant to be on stage in like 20 minutes. What am I doing? He's like, oh, I don't really know. You need to ask him. I was like, fuck you, right? Ask this guy, and he was like, you have 2 options. You can drive through 2 fields and go through the staff car park.
Fucking hell.
And I was like, what's the other option? And he's like, well, it's not really that good. And I was like, well, that one's not really that good either.
Yeah.
So I just drove through 2 fields.
Did you get there? You made
Dro-
it on time. What's
Joe,
that?
how long did it take you to drive the 2 fields?
Not long. Not long.
Well, like, what's not long? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
minutes?
Yeah, not even.
So how long would it take you to walk that?
Fucking
10.
an hour.
Let me ask you one question. How necessary was shaving your head?
Look, bro, I like to look good. Man. I was going out that night.
Oh, right,
straight
yeah,
after.
that's fair enough,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was rust. Right, that's not even it. Drove through the fucking 2 fields, get to this fucking gate. He told me to go right, blah blah blah. Got the artist car park, and there was 2 members of staff and like a petrol buggy. And I pulled up, and at this stage it was like 15 minutes. I was
Yeah.
like, mate, I need to be on stage in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And he just looked at the all by and laughed. And I was like, is this possible? And he was all by, park your car and jump in. So one of the guys got out of the buggy. And they're all, who are you? And I was all, Pete Giffen. And they like radioed through to like make sure I was who I'm saying I was.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, okay, that's sweet. So I jump in this petrol buggy and this cunt goes for it. Like, proper like, beat down all these like country roads.
Elton John getting into Glastonbury.
Like 28 miles per hour, which isn't that fast, but on
No,
one
it
of those
isn't
buggy
fast.
bike, we
You're
were
fucking- yeah.
fucking hoofing it. Like. And like he got up to like where the festival was, and he was like, I can only take you so far. It's
You're
up
on
to
your
you
own.
now.
So by this stage, you fucking
Godspeed, my
I
son.
was
Shundering
shitting
for
about
fucking
damn for a
tents.
piss as well. So I went through the gate. I'm now in the festival, and it's like a family festival. So I'm like kicking 3-year-olds out of the way.
Yeah.
Try to get to this fucking stage and run through. And then finally, I seen another like member of staff, and I was like, "Where's the sustenance on stage?" They're like, "There, like you're looking at it."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, right, okay, sweet." Ran in, and it was like 10 minutes to go, and like Peter A. Davidson and Fintan Harvey were just sitting on the grass, like, and I was all, "I made it," and they're like, "We're running 15 minutes late."
No,
Right,
nightmare.
By the way, first gig back after well over a week off, 10 days off. Fucking fair play, boy.
It was a weird,
stress
it
of
was a
that.
weird setup as well. Like,
Yeah.
but all my life, I'm not exaggerating. 3 7-year-olds in the front row.
Yeah, you can be.
That's a 21-year-old.
It's the only. It's the only. It's the only. Yeah. It's the
Prince
only gig
Andrew.
I've done where I've looked up and seen kids in the trees while I'm fucking talking about watching porn with my mum and dad.
I feel like everyone goes this and just gets fucking eats edibles, and none of this is true.
No,
Mate.
the kids. It's a load of hippies go eat edibles and like see you later. To
Do you know
the
how
kids.
hippie it is? Do you know, like sometimes when you're a wee bit nervous for a gig, you don't want to look at the gig.
Yeah.
You just want to like turn around and go into a different room. There's no other rooms to go into because you're outside.
Right. Okay.
So I turned around and there was just a baby getting changed in the grass. Some parent wiping a shitty baby, not a toddler, a baby. Like you've brought a baby to a music festival and you're cleaning a shitty ass just out in the open. Like,
Well, one more nature.
what's going on?
That's
What?
nature, man.
At woman nature, you know what I like? Going home, do a nice warm bed, we have bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for it.
I tried to get food and tried to go to the toilet in the place and the lines were just too big.
Did you just piss
That's
on
fucking
stage?
mad.
No, I went for a piss, but I tried to go for a shite. And I couldn't
Oh
do
no,
it.
I would never shit at a festival ever.
And there was a big, massive queues for all the food places. Found this burger place that
Shit.
didn't have a big, massive queue, and they're all,
Red
cash
flag.
only. Cash
Oh.
only.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck this.
I went to I done a gig in Bangor. And I went after to a bar called Fieldies.
Yes.
Dave Elliott had mentioned.
What a
and
spot.
Fuck me, the Guinness there.
Like
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 cream.
cheddar.
Like, I don't
Like
think
cheddar.
I don't think I could have more than 6. But like and
Oi,
that's
oi, big lad.
like but you know what I mean? Like when you're going for it, I don't think I could have more than 6, but it was fucking delicious. Like
lovely
like
stuff.
Proper, like
Lovely shop.
smooth boy. That's the best way I could
I'm
describe
gonna have a
it.
Guinness
Smooth.
after this.
That's
This is
incredible.
Speaking
I'm
of-
like choking, drinking my water here, looking at you drink pints.
Should we get into some questions?
We
Spill
will
this all over
indeed.
me, yeah.
We will indeed.
Have you seen the trailer for the Napoleon film, by the way?
He sent me it, but I couldn't bother watching it.
Fuck's sake, all 5'6" of me's buzzing watching that film.
He gets smaller every time you fucking quote your night.
Yeah. Right. George Robinson says,
I'm gonna blow my nose here, so I'm gonna set this mic
no
down.
worries. George Robinson says, do you have any irrational fears? And Pete, why is it a splash of colour on the old wardrobe? Got him. What is that?
I think he's in relation to holiday, so we might have seen some photos of me on holiday. When I'm on holiday, I don't wear dark colours
Oh, so.
because I'm a bit wild like that.
Okay.
Well, what
tells
any
the sun
irrational
better?
fears? We all know my irrational fear, but from a bit I do. But
can I say something about that bit?
yeah.
See, whenever you ask somebody,
I
what's,
don't.
see, whenever you ask someone what's your irrational fear, you need to tell them what yours is first, or something about an irrational fear, because then they're
No, I
like,
get-
"All right, he's shared a wee bit,
No,
so I
I
can share a
got,
bit now."
I got a good one on Friday. A woman was like, touching a cloud. I was like,
Touching a cloud?
yeah, she's like, when the
What?
plane goes through a cloud, I start freaking out thinking I'm going to die. And I was speaking to her Friday, and I was like, that is irrational of a fear. Like,
That's what's what is yours again?
well, it's a smart computer's getting smarter, and then it's
Oh,
something like that.
yes. Irrational fear. I've a really weird phobia. Like it is niche as fuck,
Yeah.
and I find it really hard to communicate to people what I mean. Right? Do you want a video game where, like, say, like Grand Theft Auto or like Super Mario or something where it's like open play? Do you only like run towards a horizon? So you're sort of off the main map and you're in the background
and
bit,
the map's
Yeah.
going to end eventually.
and it just never ends. Like say
That scares you.
GTA, assuming you're in like the water
Yeah, and you just
and you keep going, you keep swimming.
I don't like that
You keep
either.
swimming,
Yeah.
and you keep swimming, and you never get any closer, and you never
Yeah.
get any further away. Or in Super Mario 64, which is my favorite game of all time, but it's from 1996, so there's a little glitches in it.
Yeah.
So sometimes you glitch outside the map,
Yeah,
and you're in
That's a
nothingness,
good one.
mate.
That is a good one.
On my life, even now, that
Like,
Yeah.
and
petrifies
while
me.
you're in the game, that petrifies you, or like the idea
Even
of that.
talking about it now,
Yeah.
That
it's
is mad.
horrible. I hate it so much. It's like nothingness.
That's like, Joe.
That's
That's
like endlessness. Oh my fucking god! It turns me like I hate it.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Do you know whenever you get that fucking weird thought, like, wonder what happens when you die, and then your brain goes into that
Yeah.
weird
No, you
zoomy
go,
mode, and
you
you're
go
like,
down a fucking rabbit hole.
yeah, your
Yeah.
brain just goes like endless wormhole, and you're like, oh,
And I like playing like retro games, and the worse quality of the game, the scarier it is,
that might happen to you.
because it's just like you're stuck in like a different dimension.
Like Pac-Man, that's why I don't know you like Pac-Man, because it's constant loop of
just like
fucking-
taking yokes.
Yeah. Like I see what you're saying about this is going to
Scoop
get a bit
Pac-Man?
dark,
I'm a
but
pro, sir.
see what you're saying about like I was at a funeral of my granddad, my papa, the other week, and like literally I was like, it was all people in their 80s, and I'm like, surely this must fucking freak them out going
Yeah.
to this. This must be really difficult to do. Like
I think about that.
What?
like and the fact that
Pensioners, all their best mate. Imagine you died, and then you died, but like it wasn't even anything mad. Like it was normal for you to die.
Yeah, you're
It's
just at that
normal for you to
age.
die.
Yeah, well,
and
that
like
age.
your best mate who's 5
Nah,
years
don't
younger than
do
you.
this.
yeah,
no,
see,
no.
yeah.
Like 5 years younger than you, and then people are going, I had a good innings. And they're 5 years younger than you, and you're still alive.
I'm waiting for a double
You'd
Jack
be
Coke. This is
shitting
fucking
yourself,
terrifying.
like yeah, because they're all chatting and like they're like, "Sure, you've got it all ahead of you," and I'm like, "Yeah, but then one day I'll blink and I'll be 80, and it's
And
terrifying.
imagine they died inside Super Mario.
Imagine they swam out the sea in GTA, right?
But it's fucking petrifying.
what's my rational fear? Making eye contact with someone, or I don't know.
Yeah.
fucking-
Yeah,
What's
I don't
yours?
have it. It's not a proper irrational fear. I've gotten better with it. Have I talked about it in this podcast before? Wooden lollipop sticks. Have I shared this before?
I don't know, but that's a common one. Makes you gag.
It makes me gag, and like the idea of like touching that with my teeth and all. Yeah, no. The idea of touching on my teeth, or like I think I've said before, if I got like a steak served on like a wooden board, couldn't cut it.
Yeah, you've said that
That's
before, yeah.
That freaks the life out of me.
My mum can't drink out of paper cups.
Paper
Oh,
cups.
paper straws. They're fucking disgusting. Like, I love turtles, which might be the most autistic thing I've ever said.
I
But,
love
like,
turtles.
Yeah, but like,
I thought I misheard you there.
fuck the turtles. Like, that paper straw. Turtles are laughing at us, going, "Look at these dickheads with their paper straws." Go back to plastic. I hate paper straws. Like,
Fuck the
'Cause
turtles.
someone
the
give me-
name of this episode. Fuck the turtles.
Sitting like that there with feet single. What they do?
with a straw up his fucking nose.
I tell you-
Because Talal Jamar made a fucking. He said one of the funniest things I've ever heard the other day. Because he was saying to me about when I had a bad gig. Right, so I had a gig in Dungannon. Let's just say I was going for McDonald's afterwards, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, me and you went for pints after.
Did we?
Yeah, we came here.
Oh yeah, wait, we
Yeah.
did. I've like emotionally blocked out that day. But he was like, I was like, I'll probably go for McDonald's. And he goes, what would you go for? And I was telling him the order, like chicken mayo, fucking
A Mac suicide.
yeah, no, McBomb.
I'm a gangbang.
And Talal goes to me, how many drinks do you get? And I was like, one. He goes, proper fat bastard moves 2 drinks. I was like,
Hey,
what?
you pretend you're ordering for a family as well.
No. He goes. You basically order 2 meals and then you order the second drink out of guilt to make it look like you've got a second meal for somebody else.
I've never did that. I'm so glad I haven't done it.
I normally go burger. Like I order like a meal and then I'll
So
order
what do
a
you get?
small
Right,
burger.
McDonald's order, like say, like you're not
I'm gonna just wipe the.
you're not giving a fuck.
Yeah, well,
A McFlurry as well,
It's
if I'm not
me
giving
here,
a
so I'm
fuck.
gonna clean out the savor menu.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Chicken mayo, double bacon or double burger with bacon cheese. What else am I getting? Probably a wrap of the day. 6 chicken
McFlurry?
nuggets. No, 6 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, 6 chicken nuggets isn't on the savor menu.
9 chicken nuggets, even though it's not on the savor menu, and then just chips. And then right, sometimes this is psycho. Might not get a drink because I can't be bothered paying for it.
There's nothing wrong with that there, because sometimes I don't drink.
But that's so dry.
I don't drink all the drinks. Do you want proper fat bastard mode? I have the McDonald's app, and if you pre-order on it, you get rewards.
No way.
Swear to
No, go on,
you
like
go
a
to
fucking-
get on it.
Is it like not? Is it like rewards or is it like a fucking apple crumble?
No, you order. So you
So you can get a free burger, no?
You get points. What do points mean?
Prizes.
Rewards.
See?
So like up to 2,500 points, you're getting like a small fry, a hash brown, or like a single hamburger.
Right.
I could take, but you get
No, sorry, that's 1,500.
But you
And
keep
then
working it up. You
The
get,
next bracket's 2,500. There, you're getting like a double cheeseburger.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
that's your FA Cup. That's your
That's
fucking
the FA Cup. Now Champions League, you're 4,000.
Right.
saver menu,
You're
man.
getting a Big Mac. You're getting 6 McNuggets. Now, I don't know if there is another level on that. but I've never got past that.
Hand job from Ronald McDonald.
You've collapsed at the Big Mac.
But I've cashed out. I've went, you know what? Ronald McDonald, I've had a good day. I came here with nothing.
Half a loaf.
I'll leave a Big Mac, you know what, I'm up.
Half
Yeah,
a loaf's
yeah.
better than nothing.
Exactly.
I didn't expect to get this far. Actually, no, you probably did.
But
But
it's, here, I'll
It is
tell you,
good because it means you don't have to order. Like, you pre-order it, so you just go.
so where do you
like,
go to get the food?
So you just go. You can go to the drive-through, or you can get it delivered, or you can go into the restaurant. But you just quote them your number, and they have it made for you already.
that's
I'm not getting out of my car. McDonald's, that's for few.
No, just go to the drive-through.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Noted, actually.
I'll tell you a wee irrational fear just came into my head. And you're good at, like, you know when you go to a party with someone, right? And you don't know anyone else.
Yeah.
Like, and then they just leave you, and you're at the party with like a load of people you don't know. Tell you what, the notes up my phone, the Weller up, they get some abuse.
The opposite. I fucking love going to a party with people that don't know, but there's one person that kind of know.
like you're good at when
Safety.
I came out with your mates in Lurgan for the first time. You made sure that I was introduced and were like, do you know this guy, do you know this guy, and stuff. But like sometimes when I started hanging out with Peter, for example, and we'd go out, he'd just leave me, and I'd be sitting there on my phone and be like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking, you know, what's the calculator like these days?
Yeah.
Just in, so-
Writing boobies upside down. Though.
Yeah.
I like that there.
Couple more questions. I got one in here on the RW podcast page from good friend of the podcast, Jimmy Rogers.
Up Jimmy.
Podcast question. Well, lads. Well, lads, do you think Ireland/Northern Ireland, don't know where that is, mate, will ever have or would benefit from a standalone comedy club like Rogan's Mothership or the Comedy Store? Now, I think what he means by that is like something that's not a bar that's got a comedy club in it, like purpose-built comedy club.
I think at the minute in the boom we're in, it would, but I think like say in a couple of years' time, with the comedy boom sort of dies down, that place will struggle a bit. I think.
I don't think.
Can you talk? I'm staying.
Yeah,
I don't think the comedy scene here or in the UK is big enough to do
slowing
it.
down.
If anyone's going to do it, it'll probably be Gaddis. They'll probably turn Lavery's
all-
into it, but even still,
But
Lavery's
at that you're talking Monday to Sunday comedy shows.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
a
not
fucking-
even. Hot
Belfast,
Water isn't
yeah.
7 days a week.
How
Hot
many
water's
days that
closing
do?
on a Wednesday.
They're off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe just Tuesdays.
Well, Hot Water's a custom built one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
suppose. Yeah.
Frog and Bucket is no one. Top secret.
It's not custom built. Like when you walk in, it's a normal bar, but then
Yeah.
the comedy club's downstairs.
Downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, but he's asking like the whole thing is like decked out. It's like you go to the cinema for the cinema.
Yeah.
It's just a comedy club.
I think you do one if it had the funding behind it, and
It would need to be wheeling in like fucking John Bishop and fucking
Yeah. No,
massive
no.
names like Bridges and all.
Not the
well,
burn like that. It'll not happen. It just
Yeah.
logistically can't happen for a small country.
No, it can't happen here. Yeah, I don't think it will happen.
Even,
But it would be good.
Even Ireland as a whole, even if you took like Dublin, like it's.
Dublin's like there's the crackdown, but it's
You can do it in
below.
Dublin.
You could do it,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be profitable for the business.
I think you could do it in Dublin profitable. Yeah,
Maybe you could, yeah.
there's enough people there,
Yeah.
enough gigs. But
But
good
it
question,
might,
question.
It mightn't be good.
no, it might not.
You
be
know what I
good,
mean?
yeah.
Like actually,
You
comedy
might
wise,
struggle to get acts over as well because we're across the water, like as well.
Yeah, I think
What enough-
Lavery's most likely. I think Lavery. I don't know anything about what they're planning on doing, but I would not be surprised if Lavery's
love-
went more than 2 days a week.
Yeah, I love the idea too of like them bigger clubs having like do the likes of their open mic on like the way Hot Water does on like a Monday night or something like that. Do like
Yeah.
a wee shitty night as well during the week. Like
Monday is their open mic. Sunday is that sort of in between.
I like that.
Wednesday, Thursday is like starting to get towards it, and then
Friday,
they've got
Saturday.
the tiers and all in it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if Lavery's goes more than 2 days a week because they're selling
Selling out
majority
2
2 nights a week, if not sold out, as close as you can be. Like they could do a third night, fourth night, no ball.
questions.
Claude Jamar says, first of all, want to congratulate Sean and Kieran on their very successful solo shows. Pleasure to have been a part of
Mine
them.
was a solo show, but thank you very much.
Would you rather go back in time and stay there, or go forward in time than have to come back to present day? I'd go
Back in time and stay there.
So like say you go back 10 years and you could change some stuff.
No, the back in time's just shite because like you.
But you go back to being young and you could change stuff and make
I'm gonna
mistakes
find a
and stuff.
loophole here. I don't like either of those options, so I'm gonna go back in time 1 minute. So basically nothing has changed.
So I don't think there could be a custom built place just for comedy in Northern Ireland, but I think that, you know,
Imagine in this minute I jumped up and strangled you. The whole course of our lives changed.
like only if you know oil people.
I've got a couple of questions from Natalie Norman. Biggest emotional response to a piece of media.
What?
So biggest emotional response you've had to a piece of media, sort of crying or laughing or whatever it is, something. She's putting brackets. I don't know what this means. I'm hoping one of you know. Damien and Charmander.
What the fuck's that
I
mean?
assume it's maybe something to do with Pokemon.
Like some
or something.
Pokemon? Pokemon?
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Charmander.
Hey, you're not up there playing that Pokemon, right?
See, you got them fucking Pokemon cards.
God's
You're fucking
sake.
trying to sell them.
How you
How's that
getting-
wee fella go take up a football? He's up there playing Pokemon.
God. Playing that Pokemon Go.
How do you get Pikachu on the bus? Pokemon.
What's a-
Fuck's sake.
You chose Residue.
How do you get How do you get Pikachu off a bus? Catch him with a faulty ticket 6 months out of date.
What's the biggest media? Celebrity.
I cry at Riverdance. What about that?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
Actually.
do what I picture, right? I have like a wee like fantasy picture stuff. So the start of Riverdance, can you
Mhm.
picture it? The wee girl like, oh yeah, really. If I was ever a boxer, that would be all playing
Yeah.
and all throughout the stadium, and like the tension's all building, and then when it's over and I'll fucking beat goes.
That's good.
And I walk out. Make a laugh what you will.
Hey, you gimp.
Like, did you mean like crying at music and stuff? Because there's
I
been
think
nights
crying at
where
music or being happy, it's something. Your biggest emotional response to a piece of media, it is what it says in the title.
yeah, there's been nights after good gigs. This is a bit gimped out. Good gigs, come home. You know, I'm too late to go out,
Big wank.
but I have a glass of red wine and listen to tunes. And sometimes I've cried.
I genuinely thought you
You
were
had
going
me
to say.
cry?
Yeah,
What have you cried over?
just, I go back and make up scenarios in my head.
I love people being weird as fuck.
Yeah, make up scenarios in my head, like me fighting hijackers on a plane or something like that.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
Get
like
these
more
motherfucking
of a-
hijackers. Oh, these
I
motherfucking
mean,
plane.
that's a podcast answer.
Hey, buddy, leave her alone.
Yeah, that's a podcast answer. You know what the real answer is? It's probably fucking something sad. You know, bit of slow music.
I
Elvis.
really want to go to Bell Medina. You better leave this plane alone.
Yeah. He was, listening to real sad Elvis tunes and I'm crying my eyes out and I'll be like,
Oh, brilliant.
a child is born.
Mine's like
You're a
like-
robot and you don't watch media.
No, yeah, fucking close enough. Mine's like an individual artist on a stage to a massive audience. That always chokes me up. Like, cause it's like I don't put myself in that shoes, but I'm just like, that's amazing. Like, that many
Yeah.
people have come to watch them, and you proper like think about it, and like, this is incredible. Like Elton John at Glastonbury, I was like, that's mad. Do you want to like think of that many
That's
people
mad,
come to
that,
see one person?
He's still standing in there.
The I'm amazing. When you said that's amazing. When I one night me and Rob, when we just started living together with each other, I was under the influence and I just sent him like a 10-minute voice note. You can probably find out me just going, I'm amazing. I'm amazing in a Scouse accent. I'm amazing, and like for full 10 minutes, just me sat there doing it. And then like I just said it to him for the crack. But then we were at a house party the next night, and Rob showed these girls that I was chatting to, being like, "Do you ever see this here?" And they were kind of like, "Why the fuck would you send your flatmate a 10-minute voice note of you
Standard.
going, I'm amazing,
When's the next time you're away on holidays and not going to be on the pod? Out of curiosity.
I'm amazing." Like 7th of August.
Right. Okay. That week we're getting Rob on,
Yeah.
and we're going to be
Rob
what is
has
this
some
freak
stories.
like,
Yeah.
I think if an English person came into this place, it'd go on flames. Like.
Yeah, no, Rob has refused bluntly to come here. Like,
Why
I think
not?
it is.
He likes cricket. If you're watching this, you like cricket. Remember that.
What's up?
He's given
Um,
up on our wee podcast.
Speaking of fucking Irish and British people, niche answer to this, there's like a 2016 introduction to the All Ireland final. And the guys
Morty
commentate-
Marcy.
Mate, how good's that?
It's the hurling one. It is on
Bye.
the
Yeah.
lead. That chokes me up.
100%. It's
I've never
it's
seen this.
poetry. He's like, it's the national anthem's about to happen, and like they're all walking out.
Oh.
And he's doing all this thing about like Ireland. He's all like, people from all over the world. Someone's watching in Tokyo, and he's listing out all these people who've wrote in. He's all like, Damien is down there in Eastern Ireland. They're down in West Cork, and he talks about all these Irish people all over the
Can I
world.
play it here?
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking go for it.
It's so good.
In case you're walking on Fifth Avenue in New York, jogging around the Corniche in
Well, that
Abu
music
Dhabi,
as well. That would make me cheer up.
late-night dining in Shibuya in Tokyo, or just chilling out on Long Street in Cape Town, South
That's the
Africa.
music from Heat.
Let me tell you, this is Croke Park on the north side of Dublin City. It's September 4th, 2016. We are calling out to you from the 7th floor, what is lovingly known as the Hogan Stand. Proud Corkman Donald Cusick, 3 times an All-Ireland medalist and clear.
I don't know, up there, but
Yeah.
like fucking mad. Like it's
fucking
so
class. It
it's
goes on,
proper.
it builds you all up,
It's
like.
like it's proper like the Peter Jury on steroids of Irish fucking commentary.
Peter Jury talking about Messi winning the World Cup got me emotional.
Yeah.
That video where he's like, there will be those who deny, but everyone knows now he is the greatest.
good.
First memory of music. Let's rattle through these questions. First memory
This
of
is also my favourite childhood memory. Just my uncle, Kieran, showing me Eminem in his car.
Eminem.
And I was sat in the back of it, and like he was just showing me it, and I was loving it and all. And then my auntie got in and told him to turn it off. And then as soon as she got out of the car, he was like, "Do you want more Eminem on?" And I went, "Yeah." And he was, "No, actually, listen to this guy here. It's Dr. Dre," and showed me rap for the first time ever. And that's
That's
a
what-
childhood kernel.
That's why you're such a gangster, no?
Listen, bro, Triple J.
Unbearable. I can't
Remember, is this first memory of music? Was that the question?
You're still waiting for it to happen.
You jumped into that so quick I didn't even get the question was.
Yeah.
Mine was, I remember we used to have like a wee TV. Do you remember everyone used to have a wee TV built into like their kitchen?
Yeah.
Up in the corner.
Like up in the corner,
Right,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. And it was, do you know what song was like, I got do.
Agadoo.
Push
Do
it,
that,
push
push
it,
that,
tree. That there, dancing to that in my kitchen, watching that, and my dad walking in.
sings that?
At 22 years old.
Yeah.
Who sings Agadoo?
Fuck.
Black Lace.
But yeah, that's my first memory. It was a good one.
Here, Shade here by Natalie Norman. Does Kieran own an iron?
Oh yeah, she texted me that as well. Asking down one around. Yeah, I do. I just haven't.
Okay.
Yeah. Just laziness.
Last question. Kigo laughs. Why can't we go on holidays and not get sunburn? I look like a cooked ham. Feel your pain.
Do you know what,
Hence why I
Kigo?
was
Do you know what
in-
it is? Because you can't have it all.
Can't have it
Yeah.
all.
You fuck me.
You
You've
can't
got the
have
looks, you
an
got the
immaculate
smile.
beer.
Yeah.
You can't have lovely glittery jackets, Kigo. We see you, pal.
Yeah.
You can't.
Shout
you
out
can't,
Kigo, good lad.
Yeah, you can't have it all. No,
I
Leave
got
a wee
a
bit for the Spanish guys getting over there. You know what I mean? Like, fuck me.
I got a wee bit sunburnt, like, but we move.
One final question from John Leafham, 636, asks, what's the best pint to start a full day drinking session? I think Guinness, as I say,
Pint of our Lord.
pint of our Lord. What, holy water?
Just the spirit of Jesus.
Oh, excellent.
Do you know if I'm going on when I'm going day drinking on Saturday, do you know what I'll start with? A wee 10 on the way down.
Dragon soup.
10 of dragon soup.
See, that I used
Get the
to...
wheels in motion. Like,
Heartburn City, at. Beating the Rannies
Joe,
all day.
I am your, like...
Oh, well
Yeah,
done.
I've
You're
never had-
normal.
Never
I'm
had,
not.
never had heartburn in my life.
No,
Not once.
like I drank them for a while to be cool, because it
No
was seen
way.
at the time.
You giving in the peer pressure and consuming something?
Yeah, and like by the time, like when I was with, they said I was talking in my sleep, real weird stuff. So
I
on
get
the
real
soup.
jittery when I take Buckfast.
So
See,
yeah,
a lot of caffeine in it, like.
they said I was just talking to the lampshade, and that's not healthy, like.
No, it's not.
So yeah.
It's not.
But Natalie Norman, iron, I'll buy one.
Yeah, we'll ban Aaron.
Yep.
Shit to promote, guys.
Nothing.
Happens every single Tuesday. We're back this week. We're back tonight, actually, as you are watching this. So come on down, 7:30. Our doors, £5 tickets. Sign up if you want to try some comedy, or just come down and watch the show.
I would like to promote my own comedy club, which I've just started. It is on for the first time this Friday, which is Friday the 21st of July.
Oh, wait.
It is the Comedy Supper Club in the Carden in Lisburn with a fucking belter lineup.
Lisburn.
Kick us off. We're doing it for themselves. We've got William Thompson. We've got Aaron Butler, we've got Ian Thompson, and we've got Tommy McCarthy. It's going to be a fucking belter. MC by myself. Go onto the car and go onto my social media. There's a wee QR code or there's a ticket link. It's 30 quid for a ticket, which sounds like it's expensive, but you get your dinner, you get the comedy show, and then they've got musical entertainment afterwards. We've sold almost half the tickets already, and like the first couple
So you
of
better
nights.
stock them
So
up, lads.
we're fucking flying. Tables of 2, tables of 4, multiple sort of size, different tables. If you want a group, you want to come, check it out. It's going to be a fucking belter. My solo show, first one sold out on September the 3rd in the Ashburn. There's still some tickets left for the second one on the 10th of September, Sunday, Ashburn. Supporting the Night by Sean Haggerty. It's going to be fucking class. And also, if anyone's over in Edinburgh for the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I will be in the Apex Hotel at 3:20 every single day from the 4th to the 20th of August doing my solo show. That's plenty. So
Get on down.
you haven't really got an excuse.
We sound real boring now, don't
Yeah.
we? We've
Can
got
I,
nothing
well,
left.
I just
Sick of listening to these.
no joke. We'll be back in August. We just don't know what date, as we're just sort of working things out. But it'll be back in either the second Thursday of August or the third Thursday. And thank you so much to everyone who came to all the No Jokes, and mainly to Mooncat as well. Genuinely, I appreciate you so much, and thank you very much.
Guys, this has been lovely. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you back, sir. If you've enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen, that was so not smooth. I tried to make that smooth. If you've enjoyed, you know what to do. Leave a like. The ratings are going through the roof at the minute with a good bit of growth there on the Spotify channel. So thank you very much. Make sure you're leaving a wee review in there. And yeah, like, subscribe, tell your mates. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.